Tasma'u, you are listening, hearing. Tasma'u, same tasma'u. Same single word gives both, is used for both, for you and she in present and future form. If there are so many ladies, yaftahna. What is it? Simple. Yaftahna. Don't worry about it. It's a word. Not many times you use it, but then this is the chain.
These explanations are not being found in this.
Why? How many sheets are there? All the sheets are there? Page number?
पता है ये तो वो है नेक्स्ट
मसाला इंसुलो
नहीं ये तो ये होगा प्रेजेंट पास्ट टेंस होगा अब वो जो
Present tense alone. Just check, it will be there. Give me notes. If it's not there, then
plural form नहीं है बोल रहे हैं. What is telling is plural is not there.
should be there. If the 30 sheets are there. Page number 17. Please look into your page number 17.
17 is there, yeah. You follow, na? Yes, one example is there.
One is there. Standard pattern. I cannot give all.
That's what.
For the field check correctly, I can give one pattern.
Page number 17 is
more
there.
than the field with 10 times more.
Follow.
I am going with pattern. You do the substitution. I am giving you the idea. You build upon that. Okay. The fa'ala is just taken as a pattern. Even though there is a word fa'ala, he did, yafalu, but then we take the same fa, ayn and lam to represent those three letters. Fataha, nasara, daraba. Like you say, you know, the numerals you take. Supposing I write 239. These units, tens and hundreds, isn't it? Yes. We give a nomenclature to this. Place wise. The first digit here on the extreme is units, tens and hundreds. So it will be easy for me to, if I ask you, change the 5 to say something like 8. Now if you change here, the number is 558. But if you change here, it will be 585. And if you change here, it will be 855. But that is not what I wanted. I just told you to change one number. You are changing possibly 3 numbers. So to avoid confusion, what I do, if I say, okay, change the units to 10, to 8, you will not go here now. You will go only to this. Or if I ask you to change it to hundreds, you will go here. If I ask you to change the tens, you will go there. So pinpoint that particular digit and you do the necessary changes. Similarly, if you notice, all the verbs are 3 letters. Majority of the verbs in Arabic are 3 letters. So what happens? We bring about changes. So the first letter is called as the fa kalima, the second is called as the ayn kalima, and the third one is called as the lam kalima. It's a nomenclature given. In Nasara, what is the fa kalima? Ayn kalima? Lam kalima? Place value, because I will be asking you to do something. Okay? Because we bring about changes, small changes. You see, all the changes are appearing at lam kalima now. In past tense. In present tense, what's happening? The changes are coming on the fa kalima. The ya is coming before the fa. The rest of the things are maintained. And there is a change in lam kalima. Right? So, to pinpoint that particular letter, we use this pattern. Okay? Fa'ala. Instantly there is a word called fa'ala in Arabic. Fa'ala means he did. Yafalu means he is doing. But we split that same letter, that word, and use that nomenclature to point to bring about the changes in other verbs. So that's about past tense, present and future tense. We will talk about this more, inshallah, in the future classes. Now we will go.
This pattern is right.
Which pattern? So you can write. Where will you write? It's there now. The fatah, yaftu is all there. Yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, tafaluna, faluna. Instead of fa'ala, you replace the other word. Like you said fa'ala, fataha. Like you said yafalu, yaftahu. The chain is given on the sheet. The combination is there. Fataha, yaftahu, nasara, yasru, daraba, yasru. Use that and do that. Okay? Now, today we will go through Ad-Darsul Khamis. What is it? Darsul Khamis. What is Khamis? What is Dars? The lesson. The lesson number 5. That is the 5th lesson. Ad-Darsul Khamis. In Darsul Khamis, The first part, the spoken Arabic. What is there?
Ya Allah. Ya Allah.
Ya Allah. Sometimes you sit, you get a catch, or somebody stamps your leg, or when you get up, you get a hit of some window or something like that. What do you generally say? Ayyo Bodi. This is at least okay, but the educated class uses one more word. Oh shit, they will say. I don't know why they remember shit. Rather, a Muslim, he uses this word. What?
Ya Allah.
Ya Allah. How this ayyo has came in, we don't know. But then you know what happened once? Prophet is there, quoted that, narrated that once Prophet ﷺ, during a war or maybe war practice or all it is, one of the Sahabis got a cut, a nick or what it is. So as usual, natural tendencies, people say something, ush, what it is. So he said that. Prophet ﷺ heard this and he said, look, he called him by the name and said, if you had said Ya Allah at that moment, the angels would have prayed for you. So we are missing out opportunities where angels would, you get up, you get a hurt, you say Ya Allah. Ayyo mein kya hai? Kuch bhi nahi hai. Oh shit mein kya hai? You know what is there in shit. So use these words. By doing so, you are remembering Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala says, Fadhkurni adhkurkum. You remember me and I shall remember you. But you remember me where? Wherever you are. But then Allah Ta'ala makes a mention of us, you know where? In the august gathering of the angels. So why should we miss that opportunity? You don't have to do something extraordinary. You don't have to spend millions of rupees. Just, there are so many avenues, so many ways where you can remember Allah Ta'ala. One of them is this, Ya Allah. Okay, next. A'udhu Billah. No zoo. No zoo. What is the makhraj of Zal? What is the makhraj of Zal? What is the meaning of makhraj? Nahi मालूम तो पहले पूछना. So first tell me what is makhraj, then you tell me what it is. Yeah. This is the problem. Don't feel shy. When you don't know, you ask. And this again is told by Allah Ta'ala himself. He has taught us what to do. If you don't know anything, what you got to do? The answer is there in the Quran. Allah Ta'ala says, Fas'alu ahla dhikr. Ask people, those who know. Of course, I know only what I know. From that only I can tell you. But you ask. If you say, yeah, okay, fine, yeah, fine. But tomorrow answer, oh, you don't know. Believe me, I am not teaching the students. You have got to teach this to others. So you have to have extraordinary information with you. And that's why I am talking so much. If not, okay, chalo pado. You know how the madrasas teach you, and I can finish that. 20 hours I can finish and I can walk out. But I am giving you more information so that I expect you people to carry this forward. Tomorrow, see, if I take you to a hotel, if I have 100 rupees, probably I can spend 20 rupees, 30 rupees, 40 rupees, what it is. That means I should have more than what I am supposed to spend. Knowledge also, unless you don't have more knowledge, how much will you part to others? If you yourself have 10 rupees, what will you take? I mean, what will you spend? Nothing. Hota nahi. So knowledge is like that only. You should have more in the background so that you could spend. And knowledge is not harmful. You will not get any kind of allergies or sicknesses having more knowledge. So here you see, the dal makhraj means kharaja. You know garage. The word garage. What is a garage?
Workshop.
Huh? No. Workshop is not a garage. Garage is the place from where the car goes out. Kharaja, kharaj. It comes from the same word. Kharaja, makhraj, garage. The place of exit. The place of exit. Every letter comes out in a certain particular places in our, either from the mouth or from the nose, not from the ears and eyes, okay? But then, there are some locations. Those points are called as
Makhraj.
one is called as a makhraj, plural is makhrajun. I knew you would say that. Makharij. That is a standard pattern I gave you. There are some exceptions also. For example, if I say alim, alimun nahi, uska alag banta, ulama banta. There are some exceptions, but what I am teaching you is the major part of, the standard pattern. Majority of the words fall under this category. There are some exceptions always. In any language there are exceptions. Like,
Tooth, teeth.
good example. Tooths nahi hota na. You said teeth. Some changes are all there. Wife? Wives. VES comes there. So the exceptions are always there in any language. So here, the makhraj of zal, imagine, I think I should clean this so that at least it will be clean enough. This is your gum, and this is the two buck teeth, so-called the front teeth. Why I am drawing big is, understanding big things is easy. If you write micro like this, where can you understand? What can you understand? So I am magnifying it hundreds times or 200 times. I don't know how many times. This is the side view. You know what is the side view? What is the side view? Huh? What is the side view? You know what is side view?
View from the side.
Z-axis.
Hmm?
Z-axis.
Yeah. This is the front view. Right? Your teeth are like this. But if I show my teeth from here, this is the side view. Or you cut it, you will see that right there. Engineering drawing, people should learn. I am an engineer, that's why I use all these examples. Okay? This is the side view. You might be thinking, yes, actually, this is the front two buck teeth. This is two teeth of yours, you know. I am putting them side. So the zal, the makhraj of zal is what? The tongue, the grammar, the people who teach tajweed have identified several parts in your tongue. Okay? The tip, this is called as the tip. I am showing the top portion, not the bottom portion. Okay? The top portion. This is the tip. This is the lateral side. This is the central part. This is the end. Okay? So now the tip of the tongue, that is if I draw the tongue like this now, something like this, the tip of the tongue should touch here. Okay? And you try to say the. Don't bring the tongue outside. You should just move up, touch there and say the. Definitely not hear this hissing sound. If the hissing sound is there, it is wrong. It cannot be produced at all. You say Z, za, zi, zu. Now where is the makhraj? Where is the tongue? Where is the tongue? Za, zi, zu. Za, zi, normal za, zi, zu.
It is below. It is below.
Za, it cannot be up at all. It should be extraordinary man if you are trying to say the za from the top. Za, zi, zu.
It's in the bottom.
Huh?
It's in the bottom.
Yeah, now the tongue will touch the bottom means the gums there. Za, zi, zu. Za, zi. How do you say from there? Try to say from there, let me see. Correct. Not possible. Not possible. Never. But if you keep your tongue here and say it means dhalikal kitab. Da. So it is a'udhu billahi, don't say zu. If you say zu, definitely you will end up in a zu. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. A'udhu. The ayn is there, that which is subject later. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. When do you say a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim?
Before you start.
Whenever you start reciting the Quran, you have to do this. Or whenever you want to keep away from the evil thoughts, this and all, or you see some what do you call, obscene photo or some poster or something, or somebody is telling something, you hear something abusive or something there, you say A'udhu Billah min dhalik. People say this. A'udhu Billah min dhalik. Kya ye baat kar rahe hain? A'udhu Billah. But then what? He is using it at least without knowing what it is. Yet, but if he knows, it knows what it is. You know, once you know and say something, it has an effect on body, mind and soul. If not, you are just saying it. Okay, A'udhu Billah. A'udhu Billah is, you are coming under the protection of Allah. The only thing which can save you, protect you from shaitan is invoking Allah Ta'ala's name. Nothing on the surface of this world or in this universe can put shaitan away. Neither we have that ability, strength in us to keep him away. It is only by invoking Allah Ta'ala's name that we can keep him at bay.
How much time will he be away? He'll again come back.
He will come back again. He'll again and come
How
back.
much time will it take?
So you do it. You keep telling. Whenever there is a good thought, you tell it. Thought depends upon you.
We need to research on this. Actually,
Huh?
we need to do research
Yeah,
on this.
Sawal, what a question. Okay, good.
Study shaitan.
That's why now in Arabic there is a beauty in Arabic is there is this word waswasa. You know waswasa? What is waswasa?
Like something coming again and again.
Something which comes again and again and again. That's why the word is repeated there. That is the beauty of Arabic language. If not, you say thoughts come into your mind. What do you understand? Thoughts. The thought doesn't come only once. It keeps particularly when salam you are there is salam. Okay, Sachin Tendulkar mara ki nahi mar gaya. Same thought. That is waswasa. You know the word zalzala? What is that? Zalzala.
That's great.
So, earth is not simply straight and left like that. It is shook. That's why you feel the tremors one after the other. It comes repeatedly behind. One behind the other. The construction of Arabic words has a definite meaning in it. Apart from the word to word meaning, the feature also is experienced, expressed through the words. You know, there is an organ in our body which pumps blood. What is it called? Heart. It's the label of that organ. The word heart has nothing to do with the pumping or whatever it is, or any other feature of the heart. Same thing is labeled in Urdu as what? Dil. Dil, heart. In Tamil, some Hridaya Roga. What is that? Narayan Murthy is that for hospital. Hridaya. Hridaya means it's so very difficult to say also. I don't know how those people manage that. Okay. But in Arabic there is the word. What is it? Arabic. Qalb or kalb? You know what is kalb? Somebody want to say, you look, you are in my heart or you are my heart. So if the pronunciation is not correct, the kalbi becomes, you had it. But then, there's not merely a label like heart and dil and all those things. You know the dil, property of the heart, what is the property of the heart? You know what? Something special in the heart?
It never, stops. It never stops.
One. Then next. Next.
It pumps the blood.
Next. Something very special with heart. Huh?
It stops your dying.
Okay, that is the end. But as long as it is pumping, as long as the man is alive, something special happens with the heart.
It has feelings.
Feelings. Okay, dil dukta. You said no, my heart pains. Okay, fine. Next. Waswasa. Huh? No, you tell this to some Salafis, they will beat you. They will kill you, open their heart and shoulder, ask you where you have, show me that. Okay. But there's nothing wrong, because Allah Ta'ala says, I'm closer to you than you are, Abdul Warid. Fine. No, don't be not good, just leave it. Leave it. Okay. Leave it. Next. I know this man once he was explaining, then he said, he asked this question, where is Allah? He said, he's everywhere. Then he went and slapped this guy. Where is slap? You tell me where is Allah here. What is this explanation? Idiotic here. Idiotic. Anyway, next. You know, sometimes you feel like you go to a shop, you want to feel like buying a shirt. But then you will change, no, not this shirt, that shirt. The ladies, okay, not this, that. So what is that changing actually? The heart changes. Sometimes you want this, sometimes you want that. It wants that. There is a dua, Ya Muqallib al-Qulub, Thabbit Qalbi ala Dini. It is said that the heart is something like, it's a metaphor between the two tips of Allah Ta'ala's fingertips. Whenever He wants, He turns it, changes it. You know the inkhilab, the word inkhilab? What is inkhilab?
Changing of the heart.
Change of thought, practices, method. Inkhilab. The word comes from inkhilab. That's why the word Arabic is befitting that. The khalb means, something which changes. Not simply for the word's sake of saying it or labeling it apart as this thing or calling it as khalb. It has a meaning. This you cannot understand from the translations. That's what I mean to say. That's why you have to learn Arabic.
It is qalb.
Qalb, khaf. What happens in the makhraj of khaf? You know the ka, to get the makhraj of khaf, you should first say ka, learn ka, that is normal. What happens in ka? The end part of your tongue almost touches the hard palate. There are two palates. What do you call palate? The roof, that is hard. Behind that it is soft. So the ka comes from the hard palate. Just behind it, this is kaf. Just behind this is kha. But be careful. Even this kha, it's the same makhraj. The difference between this and that is what? Over here you do this scratching sound. You clear your throat like, kha. This is kha. But over here it is just, it goes, supposing this graph I show you, as the makhraj of kha, the soft palate. The movement of tongue, it goes, touches, immediately falls down. Kha. Kha. It touches and comes without. Whereas this it will be, it goes there, it scratches and then comes down. This is kha. This is kha. Qalb. not kalb. That's why the Arabs don't say kalb. Ka and kha is not distinguishable. They say kalb. What should they call? Kalb or kalb mein farak hai. If not, the kalb and kalb very distinct. You cannot make out. The change, I mean, the difference is very less, thin difference is there. But with kalb and kalb, the drastic difference. You can make out what I am telling you. I am talking of a heart or a dog. Kalb, not kalb. Kalb. Read it as K-E-L-B, equivalent of kalb. But this will be kalb.
KH.
No, that is not KH, is this Kha. Khalid.
No.
Kha. QH. You can take kalb. But the scratching sound should not be there. So, A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem. Okay? Next. Astaghfirullah. Prophet ﷺ, it is there in the hadith that Prophet ﷺ used to say astaghfar, that is seeking Allah Ta'ala's forgiveness more than 70 times in a day. A person like him, being a messenger, the prophet of the time, and the final prophet, the leaders of all the prophets, the imam of all the prophets, he himself used to say astaghfar, ask Allah Ta'ala's forgiveness more than 70 times in a day. So what should we do? What should be our plight? 1,000 times. So it will suffice. The idea is, at least after your salah, what are the salah we offer? Don't use the word namaz. Use the word salah. After your salah, what happens is, at least minimum of 3 times you say that. Why? Only because it is a sure fact that we wouldn't have offered our salah the way it is prescribed. The way it should be offered, we don't. Something or other happens, some mistake or other, some thought or other. Exactly not the way the Prophet ﷺ offered, the Sahabas offered, and who are the Salafus Salihin, all those things. We are living in a world wherein we have been offered with so many things. Yet we are offering salah, alhamdulillah. But then, since there might have been some mistakes, knowing or unknowing, we ask Allah Ta'ala to forgive. 3 times, astaghfirullah. What should we say? Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. 3 or 5 or 11, as much. That shows how much you love Allah Ta'ala. Okay? Astaghfirullah. Next. Fi sabilillah. What is fi sabilillah? In the path of Allah. You spend some money, you are doing it in the path of Allah. You donate something somewhere, you are doing it in the path of Allah. Always what you do should be for the sake of Allah. Not that you get fame. You offer salah, it should be to please Allah. If it is for the same salah, it will become shar for you. If you are doing the offering of salah so that people recognize you as a, you want people to call you namazi. I don't know why people call Haji Sahib. He is also one of the riches of Islam. Okay, the day he is going to salah, you say, Salati Sahib, you should call him. Somebody is having offering a song, just Siyami nahi pukarte. Siyam means fasting. But only with Hajis they do that. Anyway, that's not the issue. The idea is, you do anything, but then in the Quran, wherever fi sabilillah, so first of all what? Shahada, that is Tawheed. Use the word Tawheed. Then Salah, then Saum, then Zakah, then Hajj. Use this word so that the kids also know what it is. If you read namaz and zakah is no problem. There is no alternate for zakah. Roza means, what is roza? Roza also means a khabar. Roza, same sound, similar sound, though the spelling is different. Roza means khabar. Roza sabhi watch. वो खवाली में रोजा बना दे उससे. Anyway, use these Arabic words. So now Allah Ta'ala shows us what happens. How do you identify a person who doesn't believe in the Day of Judgment? Very serious. This surah is very important. We will finish in 5 minutes. Again, we will come back and visit it later on. أَرَأَيْتَ الَّذِي يُكَذِّبُ بِالدِّينِ أَرَأَيْتَ الَّذِي أَرَأَيْتَ. Have you seen? أَرَأَيْتَ. Have you seen? Alladhi, the one. In Arabic, the word alladhi, alladhina is the plural form. Alladhi means the one. Have you seen the one? Alladhi yukaddibu bid-deen. The deen over here means not the religion. Deen has other meaning, that is the Day of Judgment. Have you seen the one who denies the Day of Judgment? What is denial? Not telling lies. Denying, knowingly avoiding, say no, I don't believe in that thing. I mean, I don't. Yeah, jutla na usko bolte. Alright, alladhi yukaddibu bid-deen. If you don't know who is the one, now Allah Ta'ala calls out his characteristics. Look at these characteristics. And before you look at these characteristics in others, you have to see if it is there, it is in us. If any of these characteristics, whether it is in us. What is the characteristics? Number one, فَذَلِكَ الَّذِي يَدُقُّ الْيَتِيمِ. He is the one who chases the orphans away. People who believe in Akhirah, what they do with the orphans? What do they do? What do you do with the orphan? Tell me. If possible, what do you do? You take care of him, be a guardian, help him. Why? You know why? Why should you do that? Why? Why does a person take care of orphan?
Allah likes to help.
Yes, and then what else?
Because he doesn't have anybody.
You know, it is said that Prophet ﷺ told that one who takes care of an orphan and me, that is Prophet ﷺ, shall be on the day of judgment. How? Like this. Close to Prophet ﷺ, proximity. He brought out his two fingers and showed. Me and the kafal al-watama, that is the caretaker of the yatim, will be like how? That means we'll be in close proximity with Prophet ﷺ on the day of judgment. This is the belief. We have not seen the day of judgment, but we believe. But we believe in this saying also, that the person who takes care of an orphan shall be close to. This belief drives us to help the orphan. If you are not helping, that means you are not believing this. Those who don't believe in that, they don't do. Rather, what they do? They chase away the orphans. Second, وَلَا يَهُدُّ وَلَا تَوَامِ الْمِسْكِينَ. Hatta yahudu means to encourage. One is we feed people. If I am not able to do, I recommend you, please help him. This fellow, neither he does, neither he recommends, or if somebody is doing, he will stop them. Instead, why are you doing that? Don't do. وَلَا يَهُدُّ وَلَا تَوَامِ. On what? Ta'am al-miskin, feeding the. But the people who believe in Akhirah, what they do? They feed the poor. Given an opportunity, you will feed the poor. Why? You know why? Why? Because it is said that on the day of judgment, Allah Ta'ala will ask, I was hungry, you did not feed me. Man will ask, oh God, how can you be hungry? He said, no, so and so day, so and so person came and asked you, you did not feed him. Your neighbor, he was hungry, you were enjoying, you did not feed them. Had you fed them, that's been as good as feeding me. So this belief drives those who believe in Akhirah to feed poor. But those who don't, they don't. Third one, Fawailul Musallin. What is this wail? This one ayat is more than sufficient for people not to miss their salah. To understand how important this salah is. Look, the hell has several compartments. It is said, the hell is a huge pit. Different layers are there. Say, the bottommost is reserved for some one category of human beings. What is that? Do you know whom is the bottommost pit for? The bottommost part of the hell, it's there in the Quran. I am not trying on my own, it is from the Quran. Whom is this for?
Kafir.
No.
Scholars.
No.
Benamazi.
No. No. One beautiful word is there. MashaAllah. Always I see that the ladies take the cake wherever there's a group gathering or all this. Even though they don't go to Jummah Salah, where they don't listen to so many khutbahs, even though they don't have any news, I don't know, somehow. You go to Jummah, after Jummah you go there, probably go and doze, not you, the men go there and doze there off. But then it's not. It is for the hypocrites. Munafiq. Somebody says I'm Muslim, but he's not a Muslim from inside, just for the sake of being. During the Prophet ﷺ days also it was like that. And the Prophet ﷺ knew who it was. So Munafiq. For them it is this part. Why? Because it's the hottest. The crust of the sun, you know, the central part of the sun, the most hottest. This is it. And different layer for that. But then there is one more special layer, a special section, a compartment we call, which is reserved for these musallis. What is musalli? Who is a musalli?
Who prays?
Salah, yusallu, musalli. Those who pray salah. So if you pray salah, you go there. That's what you understand. No. Those musallis who are not keeping proper account of their salah. I mean, they are not going to it punctually, in time, every time. Sometimes you feel like offering salah, you offer. If there is a marriage, no salah. Inesh nata dhota, full gil penta, so much time that he cannot go to salah. Or somebody is dead, he is so very worried and so much shocked in this thing, he will not go to salah. Some small little reason, he will not go to salah. For these kind of people, this special section. And what is the specialty of this section? You know what? To understand this, you should know one fact. What is that? Supposing there is a decay, tooth decay, which is bothering you often and often and often. What do you do?
Go to the dentist.
You go to the dentist and tell what? You can't pick the Quran. If it becomes halal, it's no problem. But then you get rid of it. Similarly, the hell asks Allah Ta'ala to get rid of this portion from it. It's so horrible that the hell itself gets the pains. The hell itself is troubled. And it asks Allah Ta'ala to get rid of it. And this place is for whom? Not for the mushrik, not for the kafirs, not for the munafiq. It is for those musallis who, two things, they are not heedful of their salah. That is, they don't do it punctually, regularly from the time of, right from the time it has become obligatory on them, till the death. If those people come and call from the Jamaat, they go. If not, he will not go. No. From the day it is accountable, you should offer. Be it sunlight or rainy day or whatever it is, in time, every time you have got to do it. No excuses. No excuses.
Does it mean that people who are not proper namazis, they will come
Me, I am
out
not telling.
No, will they come out of the hell soon? Because like the hell praise.
No. But Allah is not removing it from here. That is there. It is there. This is troubling. The hell means to say, you go and remove the tooth from the dentist. Where Allah is not removing this.